What's up, welcome back to Nowstalgia. Dave here with a review of ASAP Ferg's Darold. I'm not sure if this is technically his third album or one of the mixtapes. It's a bit unclear what everything is called these days with the Ferg discography. Nonetheless, this is his first release in over 4+ years since Floor Seats 2 came out in fall 2020. Of course, I'm a massive ASAP Ferg fan. I've seen Ferg, I believe, 5 times live, sometimes headlining, sometimes in support of ASAP Rocky. Ferg's standing in the ASAP mob, so to speak, is a bit more tenuous. I'm not exactly sure how true some of the things that we've heard about Ferg no longer being in the mob, what the mob even means in 2024, etc. You'll see on YouTube that the song titles are labeled with Ferg, not ASAP Ferg, but of course his YouTube channel name, his name on Spotify and other places still says ASAP Ferg, so not entirely sure, but it does seem like there's at least been a changing of the guard, at least a little bit, as these guys have become older. Of course, ASAP Ferg is 36 years old at this point, so things change. Of course, as a big Ferg fan, someone who's really one of my favorite rappers of the 2010s, without question, always looking forward to hearing more music from him. Work Remix, Certified Classic, one of the best New York rap songs of all time. People know this. And then he was actually able to somehow outdo himself with Plain Jane, which became his biggest hit to date. Of course, Plain Jane came out a while ago at this point, 2016. So it's been a little while since Ferg, I think, really made a big impact. But he's always been a good and interesting rapper after the kind of humble beginnings, right? Coming up out from under ASAP Rocky's shadow and becoming a really fully fledged and worthy artist in his own right. I'm so happy that ASAP Ferg's Darold is definitely my favorite project from Ferg, since at least still striving, maybe even beyond that, because Ferg sounds so refreshed, energetic, motivated on this album. It's a great combination of pure Ferg bangers and also great storytelling and introspection. I think we have some of the hardest songs Ferg's released in some time. Thought I Was Dead, Demons, Messy, Darold. These are great tracks. These are bangers. These are hard. And then also some really impressive storytelling songs. There's a lot of soulful choices and whatnot. Is it perhaps a bit up and down or all over the place, in terms of its musical approach and kind of taking different sounds? I think that's probably true. But to me, like, this sounded like exactly what I wanted to hear from a Ferg album, and that just makes me happy in 2024. Track one, Light Work, is a bit of a mess because you have this choir background after getting all these drill features on there. It's kind of a strange song, but then track two, which was released a few weeks ago as a single, Thought I Was Dead, is such a banger. Triumphant horns. I love the line about having one more joint with Sony, then it's time to renegotiate. I mean, he's probably been with RCA Records for over 10 years at this point, so meaningful line. And then the song has this epic beat switch, which I love. There's a few other beat switches on the album. It's really, I think, nicely produced song. Track three, Alive, I think this was interesting because it's really up tempo and good flow with this almost industrial beat from Ferg. But then he gets introspective. He mentions suicidal thoughts. He talks about the generation gap between himself and the kids at his shows. He talks about not being happy with his weight. I think there's a lot to this song. Pretty self-reflective. There's this one moment where you heard this chanting, and I was like, is this the Harkonnens in Dune 2? Are we at the arena? It was pretty cool. Single Allure featuring Future on a Mike Will Made It beat. I think this song is pretty good. The beat's good. It's a fun melody from Ferg. The chorus is pretty catchy. I like Ferg's hums, the classic Ferg hum under Future's verse. This is one of the songs that Ferg has made songs like this over the years where this is a big, mainstream rap song with a big feature. And he's pretty good at fitting in with these songs, but I never feel like I love any of these tracks all that much. So this is a song that I think is pretty solid, but just doesn't really grab me, I guess you could say. The next song, Demons, features Denzel Curry allegedly, but I did not hear Denzel on this short sub 2 minute song. There's this brief moment where there's this is the nightlight line, which is a kid voice. Is that Denzel with his vocals pitched up? Because if that wasn't, then I have no idea where he was in this song. He didn't produce it either. But it's a fun song because I think Ferg super upbeat and really bopping. The flow's good. Messy, another highlight, orchestral beat mixed with a really catchy drum kit. I think the verses are great from Ferg. The thing that holds it back a little bit is as this repetitive hook that really kills the momentum. French Tips features Coco Jones, unsurprisingly very smooth, nice snares, good flow from Ferg. Dead Homies, you have Ferg singing, and it's honestly not bad. We've heard him sing before, I'm thinking about Trap Lord, for example, the Hood Pope song, banger, right? He sings in this. He's pretty good. Not a song necessarily revisit, obviously heavier subject matter, but like pretty solid. Like him singing with these background vocalists singing, harmonizing with him and stuff. It's not bad. You have two Mary J. Blige features on this with Casting Spells and Chosen. I think my favorite of those would be Casting Spells, which is pretty good. Pool, I like the storytelling again, more subtle keys on the production. Chosen, again, love the keys. And then the last song, Darold, it's kind of like a flexing outro from Ferg, but pretty good, And again, I guess I don't have like grand expectations for Ferg albums because really since Trap Lore there hasn't been like a great Ferg project. He hasn't been a project artist for most of his career. That's fine. I know he'll tour this album and I will certainly be going. My sixth time seeing Ferg, but I'll just always go when he's around because the songs are bangers and he's a great live performer. So I'll be down. This to me did everything I needed a new Ferg album to do, and I think given the 4-year layoff, I'm really happy that it's hit as well as it did for me. And I'll take the opportunity to say that ASAP Rocky, where the fuck is the new album, bro? He had a great year with singles this year. Hijack, Taylor Swift. I was really excited for the Don't Be Dumb album that was previously dated and taken off, he said, due to sample issues allegedly. Taylor Swift got a Grammy nomination for the music video. The momentum was there. What the fuck's going on with Rocky? Can we drop this album, please? A lot of writing on that. There was not as much writing on this Ferg album as there is on the Rocky album. Nonetheless, I'll be talking about the Rocky album if it eventually comes out. It probably will eventually. We'll get there. Let me know, though, what you think of ASAP Ferg's Daryl. What was your favorite moment on it? And for more rap reviews, more music reviews, subscribe. And I'll see you next time.